One of my very first memories is of me being in my grandma's kitchen. Everybody was there. People were shuffling me into different rooms, telling me that everything was going to be okay. I didn't understand why my mom wasn't there. Everybody was so upset, trying to make me feel better, but Kathy wasn't there. Turns out everything wasn't okay, because Kathy was gone and I would never see her again. My family decided it would be best to stay with Agnes and Ernie, my grandparents, and I did. And for a short little while, they were my new parents. And from then on, from the ashes and rubble of my old family, a new family would be forged. A family that would love, accept, and break boundaries. Way back in the early 90s, I went on a trip to Hawaii. I couldn't believe this place. It was so different from cold and desolate Edmonton. I saw Linny a lot. She came to visit Aggie and Ernie's quite often. You could even say that Aggie and Lynn were like the first iteration of me having two moms. Living with Agnes really shaped who the person I am today. She always taught me to record my dreams. She was such a motherly figure that I started calling her Mama. I felt like I really found a new home, but it was after this trip to Hawaii that my life would change. Again. I always loved using my imagination, painting my face. I guess it was a way of coping for the constant change in my life. When we got back from Hawaii, I spent a weekend with Lynn and Louis. Louis Boulian was Lynn's boyfriend, and I saw him a lot too. When I went over to their house, they told me that I wouldn't be living with Aggie and Ernie anymore, that I was going to stay with them. I was furious. But they ended up getting married and became the nuclear family that I knew. You guessed it, wouldn't last either. You see, a relationship can only last if you really love one another. And Lynn had to make one of the hardest decisions anybody would ever have to make. And I respect that decision, because that takes strength and courage.